Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. If you've just joined us, you know what? You came at the right time because My Design Rules, the hit show. It's electrifying on S3, where creativity collides with competition. 4 dynamic design duos take on the ultimate challenge, transforming 4 stunning apartments in a century-old Sea Point building under the watchful eyes of industry icons like Bellingham, as well as Lesego Moagi. The teams race against the clock for a grand prize of 300,000 Rand. I had to slow it down. That's how big that prize is. But that's not all. Viewers get a chance to cast their votes with an additional 100,000 Rand at stake for the fan-favorite team. And today, we're thrilled to welcome back the talented siblings. These guys are from Team Earth. You've got Siphe and Baphele, who are here, grounded. That's why they're Team Earth. That makes sense to them. Hello, you design. You're amazing people. I'm also going to take your hand because I'm a big fan. Because there's a challenge that you just won. Oh, my word. This is great. Yeah. Wow. Honestly, at this moment right now, many people would think that this is a rap interview. That we're about to drop a mixtape.
Yeah.
But this is okay because this is actually more about Team Earth and the fact that you just won this incredible challenge. And I just want to know, for anybody who, and I don't know who doesn't watch My Design Rules, but it's okay. But just this challenge itself, like just what was the basic, the setup of it, and why do you think you won?
The setup of it was the main suite, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like we won because we thought a lot about the planning. We did a lot of planning in that room. We added a lot of details. I think we played around with so much texture, but with that all, everything tied together, the combos were communicating. So like it was really like, you know, breathtaking. Also, I feel like the collaborations, you know, I was working with my mom for the first time. She was doing like the scatter cushions, the throws. Loisum Keys that was there with the artwork, you know, got some local lights as well from a local lady.
Yes.
And she did an amazing job. So like all those elements just like brought everything to life, you know. We just were like orchestrating everything, but you know, the tilers also were tiling, late nights, you know, it was really like crazy energy. Like I'm really trying to like recall the moment, you know. It was like a lot of energy we put in, and we were like we really wanted to prove a point, you know, and we brought it home, and the family was happy, the community was happy. So it's man, it it felt like a lot of hard work that had like paid off.
Wow, and I love there's a sense of collaboration that you mentioned there, which is important, and that's how design works. You know, you can't just be a one-track person, one-track mind. You got to open yourself up, and I think that's exactly what you did.
Exactly,
which is important. But Baphele, just in terms of the actual room itself, in your opinion, when you walk into the suite, what's the big thing that you should notice first? Like, what's the main feature?
The main feature, it's not a physical thing. It's more of like a feeling, right?
Oh,
it's very tranquil. It's a tranquil feeling. The space is very calm. It's warm. There's a lot that you can take from the space, but the color palette kind of transcends the space itself. You know, it's Team Earth, so we kind of like to break down a lot of elements. There's greens. There's like off-whites. There's nude colors. There's like browns and oranges. So there's a lot of colors to take and kind of consume. There's a lot happening visually, but it's put together well. So, I mean, it's just in the details and just looking at, you know, how it came together.
I love the fact that there's that greens, and then lighting is quite important. You know what I mean? It's not just the one element. Lighting and greens, the way they play off each other, especially in the evening when you walk into a suite, it's so important. You got to feel the calm, and I feel like that's what you're going for here. Just to move to another room for a second, kitchen design. They say kitchen's the heart of the home. We got to talk about kitchen design as well.
So with the kitchen, you know, you want to keep it open. You want to add elements where you can communicate with the visitors, and you want to create a cozy, not too masculine, not too like feminine. You want to balance it out very nicely, you know, so that everyone is catered to. You know, you want to add different elements of materials, you know, to layer it up, but also keep it calm, you know, and just sophisticated. You know, I think that's what we think about kitchens, and also function is very important. You know, function is everything. Everything has to function well, and
I love that.
Kind of communicate.
You know, I've been watching some of the clips of the development of your spaces as well, and you know what, when you walk into a space the first time, you see it's rugged and raw and you're painting your way there and you're thinking like, the thing is you cannot see the form of the space. You plan in your mind all you want to, but the only way you can really feel that you've landed it is when you walk into it when it's completed. And I want to say kudos to both of you. Team Earth is just, you're contenders. I want to tell you that straight up for me. Like, you are contenders. You're also very hard workers. If anybody were to call you lazy, they must come talk to me. You guys are so... No, I don't know what... I think that's the thing about also being in the South African context, as you mentioned about kitchen and flow, we're entertainers. South Africans don't like that, you know, I'm going to be in my corner and you in that corner. We like our home to be shared. I mean, often we have people staying over, and I think that's another thing that I've been watching you do as Team Earth, is that it's the grounding in South African context that I think is what's going to take it home for you guys.
Thank you, man.
Don't tell the other teams. Don't tell the other teams. I know they might be watching. Okay, but I just think that it's going to be a great challenge as well.
Thank you so much.
Just in terms of just the finale, maybe just that insight as well as a duo. I think it's a beautiful thing. It really is that thought process in this whole process, and I think that let's just say you take this whole thing home.
Okay.
Let's just say you take this whole thing home as a duo, as two people going to this challenge. What is the one thing you'd say would be? That's why we won.
I think it's really our connection. I feel like we flow together, like we're the yin and the yang. He sees what I don't see, and like there's always like room for everyone to kind of like lead and fall back, like, and we like, our teamwork is just, it's out of this world. Like, we say things to each other without even saying it, and that creates like, you see it in our work, and we work hard. Like,
I know.
We work super hard.
I still see paint on you guys. I'm joking. I'm not. That's how it goes. This is it's the key to My Design Rules, is that if you don't collaborate as a team and with your suppliers, nothing's going to come through. And I think also the humility in what you do. This is why Team Earth, the grounding, I think that humility is powerful. So, wow. All the best.
Thank you
for the rest. You guys are fantastic. If you want to see Siphe and Baphele unleash their creativity, all you have to do is tune in for another jaw-dropping transformation and do discover which team will claim the ultimate prize of 300K. And don't forget to vote for your favorite duo. Follow My Design Rules on social media for more information. And don't forget to catch My Design Rules every Sunday at 7 p.m. on S3, with repeats on Thursdays at 2 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m. So don't miss out.
This Sunday evening at 7 on My Design Rules. With the kitchen challenge simmering, the design duos have to make sure it doesn't boil over before the deadline.
It's always a close call with Riley and I. We've got half of what we need.
The catering on here must go in still, so I'm a bit stressed.
If there's anything that's not done today, we're not going to have a kitchen for judging.
My Design Rules, Sunday evenings at 7 on S3. Channel your transformation.